Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Playing with My Rocks. My name's Eric. I am the dinosaur guy and everything else. This is your update from my trip last weekend from Lodi, Ohio. We did find a lot of fossils, tiny things. There's only been like a few significant, finds that I do have here that I'm going to talk about. But I will also want to recap. Lodi, Ohio, they have a community park there where you can go and hunt for fossils all you want in the Meadville Formation, which is a Cuyahoga shale member, which is stretching from Lodi down south and up to north to like Cleveland area. It is between 360 to 320 million years old. And the significant portion about this verse is one of the very, very few sites that can hunt for fossils around here. And two, the whole area was like a lagoon or maybe a stagnant pond or something. Animals that got washed there, maybe in a flood or something, died. We saw a lot of shale that was so clean, so pure, that the only thing that could possibly be something like that would have to be like a stagnant pond or something like that. But the significant portions that I also had found was kind of rare. This isn't so much rare. It's just one of those type of fossils that, if you notice, it looks like a shell. There is an actual shell there, but the nacre got, which is the original shell, got pretty much worn away. And it actually shows pores, which means I have a funny feeling that there was a shell that a piece of coral would, or some type of animal that likes to attach to something, may have gotten into that. Which is very, very epic, especially with this piece of stone. That is one chunk of stone. It's not even a piece of shale. I'm not going to pick up the huge plate, but if you want to see here, I actually think I found a worm fossil. There's both reliefs here. And there is nothing about the worm fossils anywhere about the Mississippian age, which I even stumped a few people on Facebook on this. And us in the fossil community, have to stick together in order to try to identify things. No one knows what this was. There's a little reddish orange dot, like just what, half inch-ish? Not even that, away from this weird squiggly line. And when I looked into the squiggly line, it looks like there's like different types of dirt, different kinds of minerals. So it has to be a type of worm. There's also other little trails that you can see here that it could have made as well in the dirt and after it died. Before it died, rather. But this is another significant fossil that I found, and most likely I will probably sometime during the weekend or so take it to some paleontologist or something, maybe help get it identified. This is another strange thing. At first, you're going to probably be like, oh, it's just a piece of weird sandstone plate with a bunch of shells on it. And yes, there is a load of shells on this side of the plate. Some big, some small. Well. There's shells and brachiopods. This side, not so much. But there is definitely something strange about this that Mississippian fossils don't have. And it's right at the tip of my finger. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is a cephalopod. A nautiloid. A straight nautiloid. Think of squids and nautilus of today. That's part of their inner bone, I guess you want to say, that they would use in order to just keep their form. That's a huge, significant find. Which means, and I also helped date the the shells on this plate, this is Devonian age. This either got swept into Lodi from several huge floods into that creek where it was found, or somehow, somewhere, this slipped up from underneath the Mississippian age rocks and just flopped, where we found it. That creek does run from, the Devonian period, which that's from 408 to 360 million years old. So finding something like this is really, really rare when you have all this, slate, not slate, but shale that looks just like this. That's all you find mostly. And then you find these weird chunks here in this thing. But these are the few significant finds that me, my husband, and everything we found. Now, I do definitely encourage, if you're around here, please go to Lodi Community Park, check it out for yourself. Have some fun. You could find the rare trilobite or the rare actual whole crinoid. Or you might just find the strange stuff that we can't identify, or stuff that doesn't belong there. But anyway, well, thank you for watching this part of the episode. Hit the like if you like this video. Hit the subscribe if you like what I'm doing today. I'll check it out next time.